For fear thy very stones prate of my whereabout, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Whiles I threat, he lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold.
Hi, this is Christopher Shand for the Scottish News Network. This just in, Scotland is being bombarded by a number of unnatural phenomena. Large earthquakes are wreaking havoc on the nation's cities. In addition, strange screams of death, as well as owls, are causing massive disruptions in the way of life of our people. Heavy winds are wreaking havoc. The sun is not shining, although it should be. Neither are the stars nor the moon. We now go live to our on-the-scene reporter, Giovanni Aguilar, who is just outside of Jerez. Gio, can you give us an update on the situation?
Hello, I'm Giovanni Francisco Aguilar Uribia, and things are pretty hectic out here, as you might expect, Chris. The owls have been screeching all night long, and I can't sleep. And strange screams of death have been heard over there, but I'm not planning to go over there today. And strong winds have been blowing down the chimney in the campsite right behind me. Yeah. And lastly, the sun should be out by now, even though it's not, and it's the middle of the afternoon, and back to the station, Chris.
Can you give us a close-up on one of the owls, Gio?
We sure can, Chris.
In the midst of this current crisis, I urge everybody to remain calm. Don't go crazy. Things like this have happened before in books like Revelations.
And James and the Giant Peach.
Yes, James the Giant Peach. Newsflash! The king's horses and the king's pigs are eating each other. Giovanni, how are the people responding to these strange events?
Well, Chris, people don't seem to be heeding your advice out here. I mean, look at them over there. They're just sitting there, menacingly. Or, you can look over to my left.
Said to Goliath, let ye who throw the first stone turn the wine to water, because the end is coming. The apocalypse is among us, people. Repent. It's game over, man. It's game over. We're all going to hell.
It's okay,
in a
son.
handbasket.
Back to you, Chris. What the? Oh!
Giovanni, is everything alright over there?
Well, Chris, there doesn't seem to be any major damage. I'll get back to you if there's any updates.
I told you, man. Do you see it? Do you see the end? It's coming, man.
For those of you who've just tuned in, Scotland is in the midst of tumultuous times. The earth is shaking all across Scotland, with the most recent earthquake being centered just outside of Jerez. Animals are not following their natural behavior patterns. Pigs and horses are eating each other, and a mousing owl was spotted killing a falcon. We are still receiving calls from people who are reporting hearing prophetic voices. What you're seeing now on your screens is a map of Scotland, showing the 7 largest earthquakes that have occurred around here lately. The one near Jerez, denoted with a yellow dot, is the one that Giovanni got to see firsthand. The current situation is concerning to say the least, but we hope that these strange events will soon decease, including the earthquakes and the owls and the animals. Hopefully better times are ahead of us. But right now, Giovanni is interviewing a hurly-burly expert who will try to give us some more insight on what is going on.
I'm here live with the first witch, a self-described hurly-burly expert.
Greetings.
What is amiss?
The times are awry. Many will die. The times were great, but then came Hecate.
What do you think has caused all of this havoc?
The truth may be very hard to see.
Do these times compare to other times of ruckus?
The times before, as an ancient lore, were merry and great, but now times have come to stay.
Do you have any more words of wisdom for us?
Christian is a dead man.
Are you responsible for all of this? What the? Back to you, Chris.
We are now hearing unconfirmed reports that the king has been killed. Remember, these are unconfirmed reports. They may or may not turn out to be true. We're not sure yet. Gio, have you heard anything about this?
Well, Chris, I've heard rumors that Duncan's guards committed the murder. But I've also heard rumors about a gang of knights rebelling and trying to overthrow Duncan. And one person also said that Elvis is behind all of this. No one knows. Well, do you have any confirmation on this, Chris?
No, I don't, Gio, but I do have to make a correction on an earlier statement. The pigs did not eat each other. Only the king's horses ate each other, not the pigs.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, Chris, because some people told me that they actually saw the pigs.
Yeah, I saw that pig. If I ever came up and he's, oh, get my arm off. Arm gone.
You get back to you, Chris.
This does make us have to question our sources, though. Because, for all we know, the king isn't even dead.
Well, let's hope not, Chris. Did I say get?
Oh, we just received a phone call from Ross. Maybe he can clear all this up. We have to switch away from you right now, okay?
We have with us now on the phone Ross, the famed Ross. Ross, can you hear us?
I hear you loud and clear, Chris.
Okay, good. So can you tell us what happened over there in Macbeth's castle?
Well, Chris, there's some unfortunate news. Someone has killed the king.
So the king is dead. Alright. So do you have any suspects as to who you think killed him?
I think it was the guards because they had some blood all over them and their daggers.
The guards, huh? The guards were drunk, so you think they just kind of got too drunk and sliced his throat?
Yeah.
Maybe. So what was the general reaction among all the Thanes when they found out that the king was killed?
Well, everyone was scared. Everyone was, they're all pretty upset. No one really knew what to do. Macbeth actually got so angry he killed the guards. And yeah, we were all pretty upset about this.
Macbeth? Okay, so we're not going to be able to interview the guards. We're not going to get their side of the story since Macbeth killed them, alright. Why do you think that the guards would go and kill Duncan, the king?
I don't know, they were drunk.
Just drunk, huh? It's a shame. It's a shame. This sure explains why all the weird phenomena were occurring before.
Unfortunately, Chris, I've run out of time. I got to go. So yeah.
Okay, well, thanks, Ross. We're glad to have you on our show. You can call back anytime.
We now turn to Inverness, Scotland, where Duncan and the king's bodies are being carried away. We'll just listen in to get a better idea of what's going on. Ooh, it appears they've dropped one of the bodies. Try to get a closer look.
Alright, people, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
We have a right to be here on the press!
Get back! I don't care. Get behind the line. Alright, don't make me use this. Alright, that's it.
Oh, shoot!
I warned you! I warned you! Alright. You got another dead body over here.
Okay, we're going to have to turn away from this because a news story is breaking. Malcolm is trying to get away from the Scottish police forces. There he is running in the blue there. He's gotten behind the tree and oh, here we go. Here's some of Scotland's finest police right on the scene.